Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube and so on, and wherever you're watching. Nicholas Villar's here, aka Super Divorce, and tonight on Thrilling 90s Thursdays, Clock Tower Rewind. Full disclosure, this is not like, you know, OG Clock Tower. It's a slightly modified version, if you will, you know, because it's not a remaster. It's the old game with a few quality of life adjustments, you know, some little didgeridoos added in just to make it more fun. They allow you to, I believe, rewind the game for up to 20 seconds. Because the original can be pretty unforgiving, from what I understand. I've never played this before. I've watched videos on it. I've seen other people play it, but I've never played it myself. So I do understand it is one of the pioneering games of the sort of modern iteration of survival horror. I know a lot of people will look at survival horror games, will say, what was the first one? And a lot of people say Haunted House for the Atari. But that really, I mean, it's in a very rudimentary sense. It shares similarities, you know, exploring, picking up items, trying not to get killed by a bad guy in a haunted setting, but it doesn't bear much resemblance to modern horror games, visually speaking. This one, I mean, my son just made the observation earlier today. We're watching JonTron's review of this. So it's like, let's watch the old JonTron Clock Tower because I might play it tonight. So it'd be fun to revisit that. And he said, you know, this kind of looks like Into the Pit a little bit. And I was like, well, Into the Pit was probably inspired by Clock Tower. So it's like, this is a game that is still being used probably as a model for modern horror games of its type, and we're gonna, yeah, beware Edward Scissorman. We're gonna have to watch out for him. Though I heard his name's Dan. I think his actual name is Dan Scissorman, but we'll find out here. I guess we're gonna, they say you should play with a controller. That's what I was reading. Some reviews were saying the mouse and keyboard setup on this game was a little wonky unless you change the settings, and I'm not gonna have time to do that, so whatever. We're gonna play with a controller if we can do that, if I can make that happen. By the way, what's up, Huggy? And hello to everybody else watching today. I hope that you had a fantastic Thursday and looking forward to the weekend. Huh? Just one more to go. One more to go. You're almost at your Friday. So I suppose we'll just start the game here. Version. So they let you play the original if you want to. But for our purposes, I'm going to try the rewind just so maybe I can squeeze more into this stream here. So it's not going to be a tough as nails, let's see what Super Divorce can do type stream. I kind of want to check it out. So I'm going to take advantage of the rewind features. Just know this is not the OG version we're going to be playing. In many other respects, it will be. It's going to look the same. It's going to sound the same for the most part, but the rewind feature, see, play the enhanced version featuring quality of life updates and content restored from the first Fear edition of Clock Tower, which was, I think, the one that they put out for the PS1. If you go original, I believe that's the Famicom version. So in this version, they add in the PS1 extras, as well as the ability to rewind and give yourself a little bit of a break. So that's what we'll do. Start a new file, here we go. Huggy's ready for the weekend. TBH, very tired, long week. That's how I felt. It's kind of like, yeah, we're almost the end of it, but it has kind of chugged slowly along. It's been a trudging sort of movement through the week. have not felt well all week. I've been getting over whatever, bad head cold. Went down in the chest for a minute. Didn't stay there long. That was nice. I appreciate that. But still, just feeling sluggish and like, bleh, still stuff to do, still stuff to get done, you know. But we soldier on. All right, move left and right with the, really? Left bumper and right bumper moves you left and right. Jennifer will move left to right based on which buttons you press. Move cursor. Moves the cursor. The cursor will change when hovering over interactable or context-sensitive objects. Stop. If Jennifer is running, press the Y button to stop her. After a while, Jennifer will sit down to rest, which will replenish her stamina. X to confirm. Use the cursor to hover over an object and press the confirm button to interact with it. B to open up the inventory. Hold the item button. While the inventory is open, select the item you want to use and the cursor will change into that item. You can then use that item where it's needed. A is for panic. When Jennifer's in crisis, mash the panic button to help her. This can only be used in desperate moments as it consumes a lot of stamina. Okay. Boots on the ground. What's up, Boot? I'm pretty good tonight. Pretty good. How about yourself? Let me know how the sound is, by the way. If anything's off, if it needs to come up at all. It varies from game to game. I know this part goes very slow. Just kind of staring. C. K. T. This is the JonTron review. It's like every time it shows a letter, like, cuts to his face. Getting closer and closer to the screen, just waiting. All right, finally, Clock Tower. From 1995. I guess we'll do game start. It was September when Jennifer and her friends, who were all raised in Granite Orphanage, received an offer to be adopted. This is how it all started. They got an offer to be adopted in September. Lara, hurry up. It's going to be sundown before we get to the house. Ms. Mary. What is it? The house we're going to live in from now on. Do you know what it's like? Haha! This is the 5th time since last night you've asked me that question. You don't need to worry. It's a very lovely house. Very lovely. I think we can see it from here. There it is. Why, it looks like a clock tower. Huggy's currently having the dinner of champs. A bowl of dry cereal. He ran out of milk. That's too bad. That's like worth leaving the house late at night to go and fix. Prologue motion comic. What'd that say? I missed it. It really is. I can't believe this is only the main hall. I'm going to say hello to the owner of the house. You girls wait for me here. And she's walking quite slowly indeed. There she goes. Okay, so now I got control of the cursor. Yeah, if I were you, I would have left the house for some fracking milk, even if you got to go to a gas station, get like a half gallon real quick. That's too bad. Dry cereal. Guess you could always pour some water on it, you know? What do you do here? Hey, Anne. I wonder what kind of person Mr. Barrows is. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, what? The house is big. It makes me feel uncomfortable. What do they call a fear of mansions or large houses? I know there's one for a fear of large objects in general, but I don't know if there's a fear of mansions. I suppose there's probably a name for it. I don't think I'll like it here. Hmm? Lot, you are such a worrywart. He was moving his mouth, not even saying anything. Okay, so we talk to our friends, and I suppose if you can interact with something, you'll get like some feedback from the cursor. Hey, I was actually looking at her and I was like, she kind of looks like Jennifer Connelly. I almost said that out loud. I promise I'm not just saying that to be cool. What are you doing? There, stop. See, it seems surprising that none of these other things are worth knowing about. Hmm? It's locked. Okay, we can't do that. I wonder if we can go up the stairs. I suppose not yet. Okay. Stop. Just tap, 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 tap. Kind of unsettling with no music at all. Just tap, 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 tap. Can I go through? No. Oh, okay, so that's how you rewind. Border off. Oh, we've got some different borders. Maybe one of these would be nice. Which border does everyone like? That one's kind of elegant and scary at the same time. I think we'll try that one. And then we've got a CRT filter we can put on. I guess I'll just leave that off. Okay. Now then, Well, should I talk to someone else again, or? Hey, you should go check on her. Okay. I'll try. How do I check on her? Well, why can't I just walk through here? What does that do? What did I just do on accident? She's taking too long. Yes, I know. Should I go check on... Oh, no, I'll do it. Okay. Okay, now we're getting some background music. No, it's fine. I'll do that. Okay, maybe now I'm going to be able to go through. Okay. Alright, there. Just had to talk to him multiple times. Huh? It came from the main hall. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. ... Okay, now we can start looking around. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing many similarities to 8 Eyes. I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to be safe. Just got to get started. Oh, and there we go. She can move a little more quickly there if we hold down the left or right bumpers. It's locked. Okay. Oh, and there we go. Now we can interact with the steps. So let's go over here. Let's run up the steps. Let's go up there. Come on. Pick it up. She doesn't want to go very quickly, though, up the staircase. Yeah, I don't think we'll be running into Wesker either, unless they secretly modded the game. Maybe someone's done that. Yeah, this is similar to the beginning of the original RE. Oh, watch out there. Watch your step. Just got an achievement called Watch Your Step. Okay, I guess I don't want to do that. Unless I fall down and die. So... Can I come further down this way, or do I just have to stop there? I guess I have to stop right there. I can't continue on down. Okay, so we'll go back downstairs, I suppose. Just back downstairs. Does anyone have a favorite Resident Evil game? I think my favorite is still 4, as generic as that is to say. And then after 4, top 3 for me would probably be 4, the remake of the original on GameCube, and then and then 2. Why not? Let's say 2. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, when I say Resident Evil 4, that's what I mean. The GameCube version, for sure. No other way to go. That is the best. And then, like I said, the original remake on GameCube, that would be my number 2. And then just good old-fashioned Resident Evil 2, I'd put at number 3 in my tier list. Boot said original Resident Evil 2, but he also is the weirdo who really likes Resident Evil 6. Oh yeah, you are a weirdo for liking that one so much. I mean, I just thought it was a bit jarring. It's like, I understand what they were trying to do. It was like you're trying to mix different play styles into one game, but it didn't click with me when I played it. I I'd try it again. It's been a while. I'd give it another shot. But I think I would have preferred just having, like, the entire game be Leon's. I would have just enjoyed that, you know. I think that would have been preferable. What do we got right here? There's a large crack in the wall. It looks like... Why is she going so fast? Large crack in the wall. Slow down. Somehow I've set... Stop doing that. What do I have to do to stop the fucking text from going a mile a minute? I didn't want that to happen. Look. And it wasn't doing that at the beginning. I don't want the auto text. I turned that on somehow and now I don't know how to stop it. All right, well. Yeah, I never played 4 on the Wii. I feel like it'd probably be pretty fun. We were just playing Wii Sports last night, or a couple nights ago. Still got the Wii hooked up. It's still a fun system to play. Huggy missed the old cast from Resident Evil. Haven't seen Leon or Jill in a few games now. I think they're saying Leon's going to be in the new one, right? I think that's the that's in the rumor mill. It was going to be his game, is what I heard originally, and then they went in another direction. They've got the girl who's going to be falling down all the time. That seems to be the big feature everyone's talking about. The main character falls down a lot. Courtyard outside. Okay. Okay. What was this here? The light is off. I wonder where the switch is. Well, it's probably hooked up to the TV. Maybe they were playing the new Donkey Kong game. Walk over the TV set. See what are we gonna turn on here? It seems to be broken. We might just have it on the wrong station. You know, you got to turn it on the right channel. A disturbing painting of a face. The sofa looks pretty comfortable to sit on. It seems like it hasn't been used in a while. The coffee table. Maybe it's dusty. So that sofa looks pretty comfortable to sit on too. What else you got? You got nothing to say about the fireplace. That seems like you'd want to inspect the fireplace more so than the coffee table. How about this chest of drawers here? It's filled with a bunch of junk. Okay. Boot said one other thing he did not like about Resident Evil 6 was how your characters would keep stumbling over fallen bodies. He did not like it in RE6, and he did not like tripping in Nier Automata. I've never played that game. It's one that I own that I've never gotten around to. I've got the game on disc. I believe in the next room over from here. It's sitting right there on a shelf, and I've never played it. Let's look out the window. And you can't make her run in the room, I guess. If she's in a room like this, she just wants to walk slowly, quite slowly across the room, taking her sweet ass time. to investigate. It's become completely dark outside. I wonder what time it is now. See, why did it speed through the first part and then it slows down? I didn't do anything. I wasn't touching the controller. I don't know what's going on there. Let's try going through that door over there. Let's try. Hey, J65438 is now following. Thanks for the follow, Jay. I appreciate you. You're a superstar. You're tonight's superstar. Thank you for that. Oh, Jay's a spammer. Well, never mind. Now you're not a superstar. I thought Jay was going to be a superstar for a minute, but he is not really a superstar. Oh, well. That's what happens. I should have known when I saw the Kick icon. That's all I ever get from Kick. Spam, 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 spam. Hey, I noticed you suck. Hey, I noticed you kind of suck. I noticed your channel is kind of shit. You don't have many people following you. Hey, why don't you join up on this Discord channel and we'll fucking get it figured out. Oh, you probably just got to pay me about $500 a month. No. What, have you ever tried streamboo.com? Have you ever tried nesna.com? Like, that's all it is. But anyway, I should have known. Uh-oh. Gah! Gah! Ugh! And then he gives her the shove in the back. Dead end. You were dead. Okay. So maybe this is a good spot to use our rewind ability. Right there. So you don't want to use the mirror, because that will kill you indeed. What's this? It appears to be a broken picture frame. If I play what? Near Automata, make sure that I'm not sad or depressed at the time, because those games will do it. Yoko Taro is the kind of game creator that loves ripping out hearts with tragedy. Well, you know, that's all right. That's okay. That's what art is supposed to do. You know, it's supposed to tug at the heartstrings. Art should tug at the heart. It's a good saying. The bed on the, I can't even read that. What did it say? Look like it's being used. What? The bed on the left side doesn't look like it's being used. Blakeriss on the bed. That's it. Like, why are you going so fast? Just chill. Just chill out. What other games are made by him that you might recommend? A parrot? Is he saying I kill you? Oh, we're like losing life or something. Maybe I shouldn't have let him out. But now it's too late. Now it's too late. Why can't I... What the fuck? That's all I've got? She doesn't want to listen to my commands anymore. Because she's being attacked by the parrot. So she's just walking back and forth. There, now she's running. Go. There you go. Okay. What's that? Blink, blink. Should we go in here? He could not even create the original Drakengard game because one of your party members is a pedo and the other is a rapist. Well, I mean, you still have to, it's not as if just because there's a character like that in the game, you're supporting it. We have no problem playing games with murderers in them. Doesn't mean you're supporting murder. So, I mean, you've got... If video games are going to be a serious medium, you have to be able to include characters and themes that make people uncomfortable. Because we certainly allow that in books and movies. So... I'd say, you know, yeah, you could remake it today, but you have to just... you know, advise the audience. And I'm not talking about trigger warnings. I'm just saying, let people know, basically in a general sense, this is going to have some stuff in it that, like, little kids probably shouldn't be acquainting themselves with. You know, we kind of know that. We know what those movies are. So games can kind of do the same thing, I think. The water seems to be running. It seems to be. Okay, what's going on in here? We check the shower. Gotta take a long walk to the shower to check it. Huh? Oh, org. Laura. Woo, 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 woo. Uh-oh. Prologue, motion comic scene. D, unlocked in extras. Okay. I guess you probably want to get away from this guy. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, now where do I want to go? Does he follow me out in the hall? Ah, yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. As JonTron pointed out in his video, he's like a little Angus Young. That's what he reminds me of. He's like a little Angus Young boy. I don't know where you're supposed to go after he encounters you for the first time. I don't know. Oh, what's this? Oh, what? Okay. The chandelier just fell down. I don't know. Oh. Okay, it's locked. Okay, she can now run upstairs very, very gingerly. And I guess we probably can't just hop down here, can we? No. Well, we might be out of luck. Let us have a seat. Dead end. hold on, let me continue here. Oh, he's coming in. Okay, so all right. Boo, boo, boo. Like, what am I to do with this fellow here? Do I have to crush him with the chandelier? Nope. It didn't work. It's locked. Okay, you can give him a shove. And then just run past him. All right. And he's right back on my ass. Well, that was quick. I thought maybe that'd lose him for a second. Until he pops up as a surprise another time, but I guess not. I'll just, Oh. Well, hopefully there's a door over here. How about right there? You want to go in there? I'm gonna try to, here. You gotta, can you try to, there you go. Give that a check out. Enter the west building. And he's right after me again. Does he just never leave you alone? No, you can't do that. What are you doing? Well. And then he just does a little hoppy skippy jump as you're dead. I see. Oh, look, she fell down. Speaking of falling down for no reason. There you go. The door is locked. See, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of this, isn't it? Ah! Oh, that actually... That kind of worked out. Well, we got bonked in the head anyway. The killer is a child in this game, not a small adult. Really? I thought he was like a little tiny guy. Didn't realize it was a kid. Okay. So you just have to get pwned over and over again. Something's stuck behind the door. Until you figure out the secrets. You're just expected to die a million trillion times. What happens here where, you know, this is a dead end? So I can't do anything about this. Just run. Just run. Just get away from him. What? So I'm trying to see here. Okay. Like, the hallway at the end is blocked. The door is locked. And then the door right there is blocked from the other side. And he's going to be coming at me from right here. So, go this way. Let's try one of these two doors. Let's try the top one. It's locked. Okay, let's try the bottom one. Can you try the bottom door? There you go. And how about this? A kitchen with not much to interact with, I guess. It's just an empty kitchen. And the guy. Ah, shit. Hold on. Maybe I can still leave. I go right back out. Scoot on. Gotta get your scoot on. Has anyone here beaten this game before? Have you gotten through it before, Boot? We can get a shovel. And nope. Nope. Why do you have to walk back to the center of the room first? That's ridiculous. Don't do that. All right, I guess I I won't try for, well, no shovel. Just don't do the shovel. Just come over here. Oh no, I guess I can't leave. I thought maybe I could just get in the car and head out. I was hoping that would be a, like, simple ending. It's a hiding spot. I see. It's just a place to hide. See if he fucks off. Okay. Now he's off my ass for once. That's nice. Garage door. No, cannot open that. Let's check out this box over here. It's a car key. Oh. You put the car key in your pocket. Well, a car key isn't inserted. Car key. There. Insert. I might be able to escape here with this car. But what about the other girls? Okay. So we can't leave without our friends. All right, very well. No problem ranting. Always nice to learn about new game creators, new types of games, games never heard of before. Stuff to check out for future streams, perhaps, you know? When's the last time he made a game? Can I pick up this shuffle? It looked like I could check it out before, but now I just don't see any way to do so. Why would it let me look at the shovel before and now I can't? Whatever. All right. Well, we'll leave this room. And hopefully Can go a little while without running into that tiny child with his favorite pair of scissors. Oh, now we can look at stuff in here. Take a look in the deep freeze. There's something shiny in there. Oh? What is that? Oh. Oh, a bunch of cockroaches. Oh no. Am I being injured by them? Now I can't look at anything else in here. I just have to leave. She doesn't like the cockroaches. I probably should have just backed up and not done that. I forgot that I've got that feature at my disposal. I could have just backed up the time. So, I don't know. Let's try, no, let's try going up here. Though it sounded like I heard a telephone. Near Replicant remake. Near Replicant takes place before Near Automata. We posted a video on my vote section for Drakengard 3, which takes place before the Nier games. Oh. Yeah, I don't like cockroaches. I remember in science class one time they brought in the hissing cockroaches. You ever seen those? They hiss. They're nasty. You know, I guess they... You know, they're not as vicious as some other bugs, but they're just gross. They're just disgusting little critters. Little suckers. The door's locked. Okay. Excuse me. It's locked. Okay, try this door down here then. Yeah, they wanted to pass around the hissing cockroach. They wanted you to hold it and pet it. No good. Not my cup of tea. So she can hop up there. What is this? We gotta... Seems like something I should be able to take. What's that up there? It looks like a bird nest. What does this look like? No. So you can poke at the bird's nest, and then it comes to back around with you. Well, I don't see the point in that. What have we here? Huggy hates the bugs. Yeah, you know, I don't get super freaked out by them. I try to save spiders where I can, because I appreciate that they take care of the nasty, pesky bugs that I really don't like. The mosquitoes, you know, the dickheads who will try to actually do you harm. So I like spiders for that reason. So if I see one, unless it's like crawling on my arm and I have to smack it, you know, or flick it to get it off, I usually try to treat the spiders pretty well. Even though I don't really like them, It's not like I want a pet spider or I let them crawl all over me if I see one, but I'll do the old trick where I'll just get the cup, you know, and trap it, slide the piece of paper underneath, and then pick it up and toss them outside. Because I'm like, you do good work. I appreciate the work that you and your brothers do. So keep that up. So I like to bless them with the ability to continue living if possible. But other bugs, you know, if I saw a cockroach, yeah, that's lights out, game over. Though I've heard they're really tough to smash. You know, sometimes you may think that you smashed one and they're really pretty durable. So you may want to grab, if you saw one scurrying across your desk, you know, if you can't smash it properly, you snatch it up in a fucking paper towel roll and just toss it like right into the toilet, maybe, and flush him down, send him down to his demise, down to Davy Jones' locker. Did we have anything else in here? What is that? A can of soup? There's pesticide. Oh, well, I can use that with the cockroaches. There's a rope. You've obtained the rope. Okay. How about in that cabinet right there? See anything you like? Looks like it hasn't been used. You went too fast. You don't have to walk away. I was going to ask you to read it again. Just stay there for a second until I see what you said. Some broken dishes are in there. It looks like it hasn't been used. Okay, broken dishes. Gotcha. What is this right here? Some sort of shelf is damaged all over. Why has it gotten scary? What? Why did that happen? Why did it get scary just because I looked at the freaking shelf? What are you doing? What is she trying to do there? What was that? It's like she wanted to jump up. What in the freaking heck? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like she should be able to pull herself up and over. What, am I too low on stamina? Is that the problem here? And here he comes. Maybe I can use this. I thought maybe I could use the stick to attack the nest and have the bird come down at him, but I suppose that's too much. Never mind. Push the box to the shelf to climb it. I didn't realize you could push the box. That would make sense. Now it's not... See, look, it's not lighting up on the box. It's not giving me the option to do that. I mean... She's too winded, it looks like. Well, that's not gonna work. and they just want to start me out. Like, what's the point of the quick save right here? If I'm basically effed. Like, what can I do? Have a sit down? Try to recover before he comes? I mean, it's almost immediate. That's not gonna work. I can't battle him. They're not letting me try to battle him. I can't hold him off. Okay. So they're not gonna let me do anything in that room, is what it sounds like. That's how it's looking. So I'm gonna have to go out. No, don't worry. I'm just trying to figure out if there's like any way out of this predicament that I'm in. Because I feel like I'm actually at a dead end. Because of the circumstances here. I don't see what else I can do to get out of this particular scenario. So it's like, oh yeah, then you ran right into him. Okay, that's that's 100% silly. That's not necessary. And she gets so... Yeah. Continue. And they add in like the extra... No, you want to go back in there. See? See how that works? Maybe it's... Now it's like you can't even try. It's like they let you try one time and then, oh, nope, you didn't do a good job. Oh, there you go. Okay. Fuck, finally. So you have to tap A really fast. That's what you got to do to get up and over. You got to tap A. All right, Huggy, thanks for hanging out for a bit. We'll see you next time. Cough, 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 cough. Oh, and that killed me. What? Okay, so he leaves and I suppose then you have to very quickly get out of here. No, but as soon as... How about that? Don't you love that? When you think you figured out a solution and then it's just another way to die. So where are they going to start me from here? What do I got to do? Maybe it's... Hold on, maybe it's because I didn't pick this up. Do I have to get this other one as well? Oh, we could... No. That... And then why can't I jump over? Just because I threw that at him? Then it stops you from, See, now I can't interact with it. I can't go up. What the shit? I don't get it. I'm Los Confusador here. Because it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to take that other can so he doesn't puncture it. But then if I do that, and then it doesn't even do anything to him. It's like he just shrugs it off. Okay, what's the point? And yeah, that's when I can start climbing. see? But he's gonna, I think he hits the canister. See? Now we've got bullshit in the air. And then she just immediately starts climbing over, unprompted, and then she's gonna fall down dead. Cough, 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 cough. And I can't get out of the room. So I'm having a tough time seeing how I can get myself out of this. Because I thought that was going to be it. I thought it was like, oh yeah, okay, well, you know, you climb over top, you wait until he leaves, and then you can climb back over again. But it doesn't sound like he knows where I am. Or maybe he does, whatever. But I can't go back any further. This is where it's starting me. And there's nothing else that I can interact with back here. But they're starting me out, basically, my checkpoint begins in the middle of a chase sequence. So I can't, like, get away from him here. He automatically knows where I am. It seems like I am soft locked. Because we've seen what happens if I go back out in the hallway. As soon as you go out that door to the left, that's like where the bird nest is. That's just like a dead end. There's just a wall there. There's nothing to interact with. And then if I run to the right, he's standing there waiting for me. And I don't have, I guess, like enough health to be able to fight him off. So, yeah. I don't believe that I can do anything else. I think I'm good and effed right here. And that kind of sucks. Well, I mean, so you got a few endings there. We've got none of them. All the quality of life shit didn't really help me too much. Can check out the extras though. How about the intro scene? That's a little boy. Is he dead? Because he doesn't look much like a little boy to me. That certainly looks like a man. Motion comics. Clock Tower Prologue. Produced and illustrated by Yuki Takayama.
When I was 5 years old, my father went missing. And soon after that, my mother passed away. So I was sent to Granite Orphanage, the place where I live now. The mansion known as Clock Tower.
Clock
We're
Tower.
so lucky to live in a mansion like this.
I'm not so sure about it. I think it's really creepy.
But it's still better than being in an orphanage, right, Jennifer? I think it's strange that.
Oh, her
the owner of the
name's
mansion
Jennifer
hasn't
too,
shown
huh?
up yet. And we still don't know why we were all adopted.
Because Mr. Barrows loves helping children. And you will get to meet him very soon. Come, girls. It's time to go to bed and get some sleep now.
Oh, it was deformed by dark magic, I see.
Laura! Laura! Is anyone here?
Well, I guess she's not going the car ride with us. If we end up finding other friends, I suppose she's already been dispatched. Don't have to worry about rescuing her.
There's a killer in this mansion.
Somebody help!
Continue to the first fear. So I guess we didn't get any of those. First fear. Hifumi Kono interview.
まず自己紹介からお願いします。
Oh, I don't know if we'll do that. I want to sit everyone down through an entire interview, but that's cool they got that in there. The Clock Tower Rewind Museum. First Fear booklet. Back when you used to get a nice, beefy instruction manual. Isn't that just good? Clock Tower, the First Fear strategy book. See, now that's actually interesting because this... I had this thought. This is like where I was when, or I was in a similar situation, right? Because we would have been trapped up against that dead end at the end of the hallway with the bird's nest right up above. And I thought if I could draw him over there, maybe I could get the stick and poke at the bird's nest, and then the bird would come down and perhaps peck his eyeball out, just like you see right there. But it did not seem like I was able to do that for whatever reason. Got the box art here. The Super Famicom edition there. I always love the shape of those Super Famicom cartridges. I love the rounded top. You know, similar to an N64 cartridge versus just the hard lines, you know, the hard rectangle of the Super Nintendo. Not that I hate the Super Nintendo cartridges. I mean, I love them from childhood, but something about the Super Famicom carts, I think, is just a bit more appealing. I don't know, maybe I should try... I wonder if I should try that one more time. Because that's weird that, like... You know, it's weird they would give you this strategy book, and they give you one example, and it's literally like... Pardon me for being a prick, but see, what is this trying to tell us about? This is like, that must be a different area. But just here, maybe I have to let him back me up all the way to the wall. Wait, hold on a second. Did it not? So it didn't even save? I thought it was auto-saving once I chose the file. Really? So I chose file 1 when I started. Obviously it was quick saving because it was letting me continue after I died. But then once I left the rewind game to go back to the main menu, it didn't save my game at all. Well, all right. Okay then. Well, I guess that's that. I guess I'm not going to try again, because I'd have to start all the way at the very beginning, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to do that. That's bullshit, man. That's fucking horse shit. You want to talk about quality of life? How about you make sure that the player's progress saves? That'd be something good. That'd be a good thing to do. Especially after the player has done this and said, yes, file 1, save my stuff there. Right there. In that slot. Maybe start the game that was in second place. I don't know, let me see, what was it? I'd have to check. Medieval. Yeah, I just have to... If you want to hang out a bit longer, it'd be medieval, so I have to hop over to the PS5. I can't do all of that. Well, you wouldn't want me to sit here and just continue streaming nothing while I'm making all those changes. So if you feel like coming back, if anyone watching right now, it seems like we got a few viewers, so if anyone would like to come back in about, we'll take like a 10-minute recess, since I don't want to go back through everything we just did. I'm butthurt, and I'm turned off from it. Yeah, so we'll come back. I'll have to make a new I'll have to update the layout or the overlay. I'll have to make a quick new thumbnail, and I'll come back and get started. We'll play the Medieval remaster, I believe. I'm kind of playing with the rules a little bit here tonight, because I know this game came out in 1995, but the Rewind version just came out last year in 2024. I could play like the OG version of Medieval on the PS5, but I don't own it. And I do own the remaster, and I've never played it. So I'm gonna tinker with the rules a little bit. We'll come back, we'll play Medieval in about 10-ish minutes. So keep an eye on your alerts, or just come back if you, because the alerts don't always go out. YouTube is awful about that. You want the alerts, you want notifications, they don't send them to you when your favorite streamers are streaming, when your favorite uploaders are uploading. So if you have not gotten a notification in like 10 minutes, just refresh the channel and I should be live. So we'll be back in a few. Sorry this turned out the way it did. I was hoping we'd get further into it. I got the Rewind specifically for that reason, because I was like, I know that the original is tough as nails. I know you die a lot. I know when you die, they're not necessarily most forgiving about restarting you in a good spot. I didn't think it was going to be like that, especially with the Rewind version. I don't know how I feel about the 20 seconds. I got the Castlevania collection, and that has the Rewind feature, and so does the Contra collection that I have on the Switch. And I feel like those let you go back at least 30 seconds, if not longer. 20 seconds seems really paltry in a game like this, especially sometimes when she has to walk so slowly across the screen and you can't make her move faster, or certain animations take place and then you're just wasting time waiting for them to be done, and that's all counting against you. I feel like the 20 seconds should have been bumped up to at least 30. That would be my big complaint here. If you're gonna have that feature in, I think it should be significant. But it's all right. I want to play through this game all the way at some point. So maybe I will do a little more research. Maybe I'll have a proper walkthrough pulled up next time I try it. Because I don't, it's not one of those deals where like, oh, I really need to test myself with Clock Tower. I would just like to go through it, and I'll try again sometime. But thanks for watching this. If you don't come back for the next stream, like I said, about 10 minutes from now, please like this video and sub to the channel if you haven't done that. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Like very, 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 very soon. Go get yourself a snack. Take a quick smoke break if you do that. Smoke them if you got them. Get up and stretch your legs for a minute. Get a sip of water, by gosh. Or your beverage of choice. And I'll see you soon. All right.